So what is going on, you guys? It is me, Jose Valentin, otherwise known as J-Love. Here we are in J-Love Productions. Only started about 6 days ago and we were already at 50 subscribers. I never thought I'd be hitting this mark this quickly, but honestly, I am very proud. And I'm honestly the happiest I could ever be right now. One thing is, you can probably tell that I'm actually on the ground right now because this lamp that I got right over here is my only source of lighting. So, I'm kind of screwed in terms of that. But other than that, I just want to thank you guys for sticking with me. And just thank you for subscribing, for doing all this stuff, and just being able to watch my videos and do all this. The good thing is the very first video I've ever uploaded, that Q&A, it's actually had about 90 or so views. Which means that the video is just, it's getting up there already. I know that one day I'm just going to be looking back at this and I'll be at like thousands of subscribers, maybe hundreds of thousands, and I'll just remember back to this moment where I'm in my room doing horrible quality vlogs on a selfie stick using my phone, and I'll just think back to just all the memories I made right in the beginning and how it's pushed me into that point in my life in which I'm probably in like another area just doing what I love, just, you know, because one thing is, this whole YouTube thing, it's not just gonna be just for now or anything like that. It's something that I intend on doing, like today, the next day, years in the future, all of that stuff, it's just because I truly love doing this, you know? So I just want to thank you guys once again, and because of that, I'm actually going to be interacting with a couple more people, see if we can probably bump up those subscribers and the amount of views we get per video. And actually, I do want to do a challenge considering that I am at that 50 mark now. So anything you guys want me to do, any crazy challenge, anything like that, please make sure to leave down in the comment section below, and whichever wins, I'll make sure to do it. Alright, so guys, earlier today actually, because I did mention that I had to do both college and, you know, YouTube and all this stuff all at once, there was actually a paper I did have to write, which I was pretty excited to do, so I was able to write like pages on this thing. But I'm just gonna be giving you the key points, and it was basically just like, I know it's kind of childish, but like, what do you want to do when you grow up? Now, this is something I nearly spent my entire life doing, or just thinking about, you know. It's, while most people were thinking about sports and all that stuff, I was just thinking about just like, what am I gonna do with my future? What do I want to do? So I'm actually gonna be reading a couple key points, which is why I'm not gonna be looking at the phone a lot. So all my life, I knew I couldn't be normal. I couldn't imagine myself with an average career and actually being happy. This is why I wanted to being a film major. Growing up in an artistic family, I have been pretty much surrounded by singers, dancers, artists, musicians, and so much more. And every single one of them were in love with their life and what they were doing. I mean, me, I've been dancing since I could walk, play guitar, and singing for 12 plus years, modeling and acting. And most of you guys don't know this, but actually doing YouTube for 4 to 5 years. With my determination, I've been able to experience things that most people actually consider to be unrealistic, actually. I've broken through constant comfort zones. And I was, originally, before I started doing YouTube, before I started doing all this stuff, I was really shy, I was awkward, I couldn't talk to many people. But I pushed myself because I couldn't imagine myself like doing something normal, like for my future or anything like that, and I needed to have that type of personality. And I needed to have that mentality, I needed to have the determination to be able to push myself forth and kind of go into things that I may not particularly be comfortable with, you know. So let's just say right here, so now here I am, just committing myself to the life of YouTube, another unrealistic thing that I believe I will excel in because I've been putting every part of myself into this channel. And I know it's just started up like a couple days ago, but somehow I've managed to push myself this far and get this many subscribers, and that's honestly something I never would have been able to done if I your cooperation. So basically, I feel like this one thing right over here is going to be a total life changer. because of the fact that there's so many opportunities that come with it. There's so many chances to prove myself and to just do things that I know will make me happy. Of course, you look at people on YouTube and you just got to think, wow, how amazing must their lives be? Like, I don't know, I'm actually watching YouTube right now. But everything that they're doing is exactly what I envision myself doing as well years from now. And at the moment, it's still exactly what I want, but I don't have the materials with me, to be able to do my stuff. Of course, I have a camera right over here. I've been wanting to use this for footage, but it only has 2 minutes worth of recording time. So unfortunately, I can't get that going at the moment. I am gonna see what I can do about this. Just that way I could at least get some better quality vlogs and these videos, of course, as well. Okay, and here's another thing. People are brought into this life once, and I will not let my life go to waste whatsoever by having some dead end career that'll probably have me feeling miserable. I don't know. It's the thing is, we're in this life to truly be able to, receive its max potential and just be able to experience everything there is out there in this world. So why not take advantage of every single moment you have just to do what makes you happy? And with what I'm doing now, this is my best chance that I got. Of course, I'm kind of taking a risk. Of course, being a film major isn't necessarily the most safe career path that you could go down, but I feel like if it's something that you know can at least do something to make me happy, then why not? But working in the film industry, I would enjoy it, but I don't know. I guess you could say it's still kind of normal to me, despite the risks and all that stuff and how competitive it may be to actually get in, which is why I'm here. I don't know. It's when it comes to being in that business and everything like that. Of course, you're gonna have a lot of fun. You're gonna meet a lot of great people. There's connections in that area. There's so much, but I just want to be able to make a living doing what I do. Living my life, having fun, and having you guys have fun with me as well. So this is much more of a serious video, as you guys can tell. I'm gonna be spending the entire time talking. Um, but yeah, I just want to thank you guys for sticking there with me. All right, for any people that may be viewing this, if someone tells you that something is realistic, do not listen to that whatsoever. It becomes realistic when you are motivated enough, when you are determined enough to do what you want in your life. Everyone else's opinion does not matter whatsoever, because in the end it's all of what you would do to actually make that dream come true. So I am willing to work every single day. I'm willing to overwhelm myself. I'm willing to do so much just so I can be able to upload content on a daily basis, just so I can be able to do what I love and see results, just so I can be able to just ensure myself an incredible future that I will look back on and say that it was all worth it. And I guess part of my inspiration was actually a recommendation of a YouTuber that I've never heard of before until about a week or two ago. And shout out to Jana. I know I was supposed to give you a shout out on my very first video, so I'm sorry about that. But you actually introduced me to Sam Golbach, and he's actually on the screen right now as I'm watching YouTube. Um, Basically, that whole model of live life beyond the norm, something about that really just really hit me because of the fact that when he did the videos to Kobe Brock, another one of the YouTubers he does collabs with, basically they were just talking about how they were just regular people and they did not see themselves living a normal life, which is exactly what I'm talking about here. Something like that has actually completely reached out to me, and quite honestly, that's what inspired me to start this whole YouTube channel and just be able to work every part of me into just being able to move forward from here. So thank you, Jana. Thank you, Sam Golbach, Kobe Brock, all of the roommates around there, and It's just, it honestly means a lot to me. So, other than that, thank you so much for 50 subscribers. I couldn't be any happier. Once again, if you guys do come up with some sort of challenge or something like that you want me to do since I have hit this 50 subscriber mark, please make sure to leave it down in the comment section below, and I'll see what I can do to make it happen. Alright, love you guys. Bye.
Tu libera con la papaya.